Today I'm going to show you how to make my nearly indestructible yarn pom-poms using a pom-pom maker. To follow along, you're going to need some yarn, a sharp pair of scissors, and a pom-pom maker. This one is the Clover Pom Pom Maker that comes in this set of 4, and the size I'm using here is the 1 5/8 inch size. So let's hop on in and start learning how to make a yarn pom-pom. All right, so you're going to start with your pom-pom maker and you're going to open both sets of arms, like so. So once you have them open, you're going to pick a side to start on, and holding the pom-pom maker with one hand, you're going to hold both arms of the pom-pom maker together. Grab your yarn, and then you're just going to start wrapping around both arms at the same time. You want to wrap from one side to the next and then back again, and you want to wrap it as full as you can. The fuller you wrap it, the bigger and fluffier your pom-pom will be. If you underwrap it, it will be a little limp and it won't look as nice. So just wrap it back and forth until it is full. And I'll be back in just a minute. So now that I'm done wrapping the one side of my pom-pom maker, I am going to close it. And I want my yarn to be on this side of the pom-pom maker ideally. If you want, you can cut your yarn here, but I prefer to just take my yarn, put it through between the arms, through the second set of arms here, and to the center. So I don't have to cut it and I can just keep wrapping the other side. So now that I've got my yarn on the side, I'm just going to keep wrapping these arms just like I did with the first side. So I'll be back in just a moment. So now that I'm done wrapping the second set of arms on my pom-pom maker, I am going to close those arms there. And then I'm going to grab my scissors and cut my yarn. Now I'm going to set this off to the side for just a moment, and I'm going to cut a length of yarn in the same yarn that I'm using for my pom-pom, and cut a long length of yarn. I like to go like 15 to 20 inches. It's way more than you need, but I'd rather have more than not enough. And this is going to not only secure your pom-pom together, but it's also going to be used to secure your pom-pom to a project like your crochet hats. So now I'm going to set that aside. And when you take a look at your pom-pom maker, you can see these little tabs here. They have a cutout in between. What you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut along the outside of both pom-pom makers, or the arms of your pom-pom maker. There's one side, and mine's kind of popping open, so I'm going to hold that closed while I'm doing the other side. All right, and now I'm going to set that down, grab my length of yarn, and I'm going to feed it in between the sets of arms on my pom-pom maker and bring it out the other side. I'm going to pull on that here because I want this yarn to be as close to the center of my pom-pom as possible. So I'm going to give that a tug, and then I'm going to tie a knot. So there's the first part of my knot. And do the second one. So this is where my trick for super secure pom-poms comes from, or comes in handy. So now that I've got one set of knots, I like to put my pom-pom down and take a look at where I put the knot. I put it at the top here. So for me, I look at this and I imagine a compass on top. I go north, south, east, and west. And what I want to do is I want to tie a knot in the center of my pom-pom at each of those compass points. The 4 knots wraps the center with your yarn tail and makes it extra secure. So I'm going to do that here. I'm going to do the south one first. Tie that tightly. Do it here on one of the sides. And then on the last side here as well. All right, now that I've done all 4 of my knots, I'm going to open the arms of my pom-pom maker. pull the 2 halves apart and release my pom-pom. Now it's not going to look really great right now, but you're just going to grab your scissors and give it a quick trim, giving it some shape and making it look a little bit more circular. You're going to want a really sharp pair of scissors for this, and make sure that you're holding your yarn tails out of the way so that way you don't cut them. So here is my finished pom-pom. I've finished shaping it. There's a few little areas here that I'm going to clean up, but for me it's good enough. It is ready to be attached to my crochet hat or whatever project I'm using it for, and I still have my tails attached here to attach it to my project. Now, if you're ready to attach this to your hat, I have a video on how to attach a yarn pom-pom to your hat in one of the videos here on the channel. So I'd love for you to check it out. I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, please hit that like button and please consider subscribing to this channel. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I'm happy to help you in any way that I can. If you like free crochet patterns, please check out my blog, theloopylamb.com, where I've got over 200 free crochet patterns, many of which have step-by-step video tutorials just like this one. Thanks so much for watching, friends. Happy crocheting, and I'll see you next time.